Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of Nightwalk. I'm your co-host, Jacob, a.k.a. Nasty Caliber. And over here at the end of the table, because we have to do it this way, my man, every week, Big T in the building.
What's up, everybody? Hello, hello.
And across from me, right across from me, he's the 6'5", possibly 6'6", gentle behemoth of Nightwalk, the rabbit hole himself, Izzy motherfucking P.
How you doing? Good to be back.
And to my slight right across from me, he is Mr. Bunyan. He's the sensei. He is the villain of Nightwalk, Pistol Pete in the building.
Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for listening.
And to my immediate right, feels like you've been here a million times, man. Our good friend, Tyler the Wizard.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome back to Nightwalk. Feels good to be back in here, man.
Yes.
Glad to be back. We took last week off, technically. We didn't record last week, but we did drop an episode last week, so go check that out. It's out on YouTube now. The audio version's been out, so go check that out, the Afterlife episode. And then the week before that, Pete wasn't here, so...
I think that was the Afterlife episode.
Yeah,
that I
was
wasn't
the
here.
episode.
Huh? Yeah.
That was the Afterlife.
Right, but I'm saying last weekend we didn't even record.
Oh,
we
right,
released that
right.
episode then, but when we actually recorded the Afterlife episode,
I wasn't.
you
there
weren't
for that
here.
one.
Yeah. So, welcome back, Pete.
Thank you.
Glad you could make it.
Yep. Still trying to struggle through with this shoulder and dang on pinched nerve, but
Yeah.
we're here.
We're here. And that's what's up. So, I mean, how's everybody been, man? We had last week was a big holiday here in America.
Yes, it was.
So, how did everybody's 4th go?
Man, mine was amazing. It was great. We was all down there at the river. I had all of my kids pretty much down there. So Isaiah was down there. All the rest of them had an awesome fireworks show.
Yeah, it was good.
That was really cool. Yeah, and that was last weekend, and then of course this weekend. Yesterday was Miss Lisa's birthday.
Yes,
So,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to her. It was a great day. I had a great day. I was
Yeah,
like, damn.
tell us about it.
It was so good. I felt like it was my birthday too. You know?
Tell us about it, man.
We went hiking out at it used to be 7 caves, but it's
Okay.
now it's
Okay.
been like you can even still look it up under 7 caves and just
Yeah.
be like and it'll be like you must have meant Highland
Sanctuary.
nature
Yeah.
sanctuary. So
See, I've been to 7 caves like before they closed it. So I didn't know that was the same place. So that's cool.
yeah, that's like for me it was I probably hadn't been there in over 30 years. So
Damn.
Time.
yeah, I was a little kid last
That's-
time I was there.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you were
So-
probably like a little kid there yesterday having fun.
Yeah, I mean it was great, you know. So me and Lisa we did the first hike. It was we did a half-mile hike, and you know that was pretty exciting. That was the Ancestry Trail or something like I can't remember, or the Ancients Trail, but it was a little half-mile hike, and it was pretty cool. Got to see a couple of the caves, and then they was closing that section, which is the museum and everything, at 4:00, and we didn't get there till 3, so we did a half-mile and was like, all right, we're gonna head on down the road to Barrett's Rim, which is a 2.5 mile or I think it might be 2 3/4 of a mile, but it was awesome. Starts out this long journey across the trail, across a field, I mean it's like a big wide open meadow. So, which is kind of like, a little bit different for the hiking aspect, at least for me. I always hiked at East Fork, so it's always back in the woods.
Right.
So hiking that was really cool. And then it drops down, like once you get into the woods, you start descending down into the Rocky Fork Gorge area. So it's the Rocky Fork Creek Gorge area. So it's really cool. Found some more caves. We actually got down to the creek, ended up playing in the rocks for like an hour.
Dude,
I mean, like kids, you know what I mean?
Man, that's awesome.
Found a piece of gold flake, That was really
no
cool.
kidding.
Hey,
Awesome.
Yeah.
that's cool.
I mean, it wasn't nothing but a flake. I ended up losing it, but I was like, look, I found
I
a gold
found
flake.
that.
You know what I mean? I told Lisa, I was like, you see the way this whole sandbar runs down, and then it was self-siphoning. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, I'm telling you, if you had a pan, you're going to find something at the end of that. You know, and I'm sitting there sifting for like probably 30, 40 minutes. I found a little piece of gold flake. It was so exciting.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
So that was cool. And then, shoot, I think we was only about 3/4 of a mile back when we stopped and played in the water, but hiked it out the rest of the way. So that was good. It was just a great time.
Hell yeah,
So-
dude. I saw the pictures on Facebook, dude. It looked cool.
Yeah, and we got hundreds of pictures
Yeah, that's
and some
awesome.
videos. So.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
So, Pete, how about you?
Like I said, I've been dealing with this pinched nerve or tendon, whatever I have in my neck and shoulders. It's been kind of a miserable last couple of weeks body-wise, but for the 4th of July, I got out, took the kid out. We got to see a lot of fireworks. All in all, it's been a pretty good couple of weeks, other than, like I said, just biting the bullet and trying to get through this damn nerve thing.
You guys watched fireworks last night, though, didn't you?
Yeah, we also had the Sardinia fireworks last night, which was
Also badass.
basically the delayed 4th of July celebration for them.
Which is cool.
But we
2
decided
weeks of fireworks.
it was actually just fireworks for Lisa's birthday. So
Of course.
which is really cool.
Of course. That's pretty cool of them to put that on for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
I was wondering why they did that.
What about you?
And that's all done by Rozzy too. So I mean, they're
so yeah, see, that's
Massive
they
fireworks.
do like the WEBN fireworks and shit, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're the big dogs around here.
yeah.
What about you, Izzy P? How you been, dude? How's your last couple weeks?
It's been good. It's been good. Well, there's a lot of good points. I've been outside a lot here recently, last couple weeks. So I enjoy nature. It's been fun. Got to do a little bit more fishing. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit of fishing in the pond back there. But it's been fun. That's for sure. Good weeks. Fireworks were also dope.
Hell
So,
yeah, that's what's up.
You went down there to the camp too with him, didn't you?
Yeah, I was down there, and then I was over last night. I was over at my buddy's house, and I saw him from his place, and it's like big view. It looks great. It was awesome.
Where do those fireworks actually get? Like, where are those actually set off?
Right off, you know where the walking trail is at the church?
Yeah.
That big field in the center of the walking trail.
Okay, I
That's where
gotcha.
they let them off.
Huh.
That's like if you're sitting up there last year, we were all set up. The officer's booth was set up by the church on that corner by the field. And like where I had the family sit and stuff, we were so close, hot shit was falling down on us.
For real?
Yeah. So,
That's how it's felt at my house past couple weekends with Glenn letting off fireworks right by my house. So yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess since we're talking about that, I had a good 4th of July last weekend. We partied at Glenn's, like I said. He let off a shit ton of fireworks. We had some UFC fights at my house as well. So I love living right next to Glenn because it's like, I did this last night too, because last night was his daughter Courtney's graduation party. So congratulations to her again. But yeah, it's nice. Like when I'm over there partying with them, I can just like walk over to my house and then chill in the AC for a little bit, you know, just like chill for a minute, watch TV or whatever, listen to music. Then I can head back over to the party. So that's always cool. But yeah, we had a good 4th of July. And then Sunday, last week, me and Garrett went up to the pool hall in Beachmont, shot some pool.
Nice.
cool.
So it was fun, dude. We all
Yeah.
ought to go up there
Yeah.
because it's fun.
Pool
Yeah.
halls are fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like going
It
there.
was,
and
it was
shooting.
my first time there, and they
Wait, the
yeah,
one right
Rock's
next to
House of Billiards. Yep,
Yep,
right
that's-
there by Red Lobster.
I went there all year. I've been there. I went there a lot this
when
year.
we went, they were having tournaments, so all the 7-foot tables were taken up. But I wanted to play on the 9-footers anyways, so
Hell yeah.
we just rented a 9-footer right by the bar.
Yeah.
So
Like being at
just-
home then, wasn't it?
yeah, literally, yeah, that's what it
as
felt
soon
like.
as you get on the tables, it's just it's a different.
Yeah,
It's good.
I love
atmosphere
that.
there.
Yeah, and those tables are cool too because they're a lot different.
It gets packed there too.
So yeah, there was a lot of people in that tournament. They had no tables, no 7-foot. Like the whole back area was full of people. So, dude,
Dude,
I always
oh,
run into somebody I know there. Like,
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the last time I went there, which was over a year ago. Ran into Glenn and Ellie. They were sitting there. They were out there shooting. So
Of course.
yeah, it never fails. I run into somebody I know there.
Yeah. So yeah, that place is cool. We had a lot of fun. And then, like I said, this weekend we had Courtney's graduation party last night. Had a lot of fun. And then today, I went to my sister's gender reveal. It's a boy, so I'm gonna be an uncle
Congratulations.
to a little baby boy.
That's
And
so cool.
I'm so happy, dude. I love my sister a lot. You know what I mean? We're a lot different. She's older than me, but like,
It's your sis, man.
I love her, dude. Like, she's the best, dude. Like I was talking to Haley about this today. I was like, it's cool that like when her life changes, it changes my life as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, so when she got married, like that changed my life because now I have a brother that I've never had. You know what I mean? And then now she's having a baby, and I'm gonna be an uncle, something I've never experienced before. So it's pretty awesome. So pretty happy about that. But yeah, that's pretty much how I've been. So I guess I've been pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
great.
So yeah, how about you, dude? How you been?
I've been good, working on a lot of video stuff, getting the edits done for the last episode, and then, trying to figure this shit out. The 4th of July, we set off some fireworks at home.
Nice.
So my grandpa buys them like all year and stockpiles them. And then
Smart.
we had a ton of them. Like, it was ridiculous. It was like an hour or an hour and a half fireworks. We're just running around in the front yard lighting them off.
That's a show, bud.
It was fun. It was like redneck, white and blue. So,
I like that, dude. I like that.
but yeah, I've been good. So
Good, dude. Hell yeah, that's good to hear, man. I'm glad we all had a good couple weeks, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad
for
to be
sure.
back here in the studio, all of us together.
Oh, and it looks
And
so good in here,
and
too.
I mean, you have to notice by now that it's different.
Things are different.
Things
yes.
are different. Things are way different now.
Things
This
have
is
changed.
a little setup we're giving a shot here. We came in here today and we rearranged everything, got it all organized, cleaned up. Tyler did his thing with the cameras and the lights, and then freaking Isaiah and Tony did their thing with the construction of the place. So we all chipped in today.
Props to
And
you.
then Pete showed up and got to bask in all the glory.
Yeah.
But it's fine. He's on the injury reserve list.
Yes.
And that's fine.
yeah, so it's kind of like an experiment right now. Like
Yeah.
this is like the second time we've done a new setup in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping this one will be a little more long term. I think it will.
yeah, it looks good.
I think it will.
yeah, this is
Feels comfortable.
Yeah.
it's comfortable.
It
It
is.
feels like home base to move farther with.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. This is a good setup point. Now we just got to fill up these walls a bit.
Yeah.
And don't worry, folks. We're gonna.
Yeah. Oh
Got
yeah.
some stuff for you.
Yeah, we got some stuff for you. Pete over there with a smirk on his face. Hint, look at his shirt. That's all I'm gonna say.
Force is strong with this one.
So, what's been going on in the world, man? Anything crazy?
The world, I think everything crazy. The world stays crazy.
Yeah.
Really? Huh, I didn't.
We wouldn't have a podcast if it wasn't for
It's
this
true.
world.
Seriously.
That's true. That's facts.
Seriously.
I mean, the abortion agenda, the war agenda, the oil agenda, the price agenda, everything. Where do you want to start?
I don't know. I'm making a word salad,
A word salad.
so it's all good.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of controversy and a lot of people raising hell about this abortion thing.
I bumped it.
Oh, he bumped it. Okay. What?
The abortion,
Sorry.
the Roe versus Wade being overturned. I've seen a lot of controversies over that going on.
Yeah,
Political,
that was on last week's episode.
Running mates and everything.
It's allowed.
Tune in to
now it's
Nightwalk
between the
last
state,
episode.
right?
Yeah, tune into the Afterlife episode of Nightwalk to hear our thoughts on Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, Pete, where were you?
It just got put up, yesterday?
The video did. The
Yeah.
audio version's been up since the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bam.
I don't watch or listen to the audios anymore.
Well, maybe you should.
Why do audio?
Sounds
You
like
don't
a
have
you.
to.
Go through all this trouble to have video for everybody. I want to see us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I'm just saying,
We're
it's your fault.
working on
It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your
Hey,
fault.
actually, what are our standings looking like on Buzzsprout?
Oh shit! I haven't looked in a minute. Let's look. Let's look. Oh, look at that. We're already
Because
there.
I was like, man, since we had this video, and we're getting more videos, obviously.
Mike and copy and pasted that yesterday.
Huh? Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it is. All right. Let's look at some stats here. So we've had 112 downloads in the last 30 days. It's whatever. We're up to 3,900 downloads. 3,919 to be exact. So that's cool. We're almost to 4,000 downloads.
Let's go, people. Let's go to 4,000.
Yeah, let's push for 4,000, man. We're always pushing for more numbers.
Yeah.
We got the Anunnaki with Pete up to 174, man.
Let's go.
Look at the pilot is at 108.
Yeah, and Angels and Demons
That's why
at
we don't have any other
105,
listeners.
dude.
You know that, right? Because they listen to the pilot. Like, well, let's start from the beginning. I listen to
should
that.
we delete the pilot?
No, we can't. It's got to be there.
No, it doesn't.
It's like a reference. It's a reference spot, you know.
No, let's keep the.
Well,
pilot.
I think what we should do is we should put a disclaimer on the front of the pilot, like, look, we sound way better nowadays.
This is our rough beginnings.
This is our very humble, rough beginnings, okay, where we had nothing. Have you listened to the pilot?
I think I listened to it when I became aware that you had a show.
And you were
That was
like,
forever ago.
and you
though.
were
I
like,
said, that's
"Ew,
raw.
what's this?"
The pilot.
Well,
is
then
raw.
I went through and listened to a few more after that, and I was like, okay.
See, I'm glad you pushed on.
cool.
That's all you got to do is
But then I
push
kind of
on.
I fell off. So
I actually don't think.
But
the
now I
pilot
work
is that
here,
Bad.
so-
I've listened to it not
It's
long
not.
ago.
It's
so.
not that bad. It's just not that good though. Like the quality, audio quality wise, it's not that good. The content, what we talked about in the pilot, of course, that's great. I like the actual podcast. It's just the audio. I mean, you can tell a major difference from the pilot to the Thanksgiving special.
Oh, yeah.
it was one
for
of the
sure.
ones I listened to.
Yeah, I think that's the second episode, either that one or the Dreamcast. I don't remember which one. I think that might be.
Yeah, I mean that was
Yeah,
the
but-
biggest thing. The content was still good. It was
Of
just
course, yeah.
everything, all the sounds, the horrible audio makes you cringe.
But I love it.
Then, but yeah.
But I kind of love it at the same time because like it's a humble beginnings type thing for me, you know. So,
Had to start somewhere.
but yeah, so we're here on.
But now we got cameras.
Yeah, we have cameras, bro.
But now we got a camera and shit. You know what I
Plural.
mean?
Hey, we told our listeners, give us time. We'd bring a little more each time.
Exactly,
We'd
and
work it up.
I think they'll be happy with what we're getting.
Hey, baby, Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome
Exactly.
wasn't built in a day.
That's true. That is true.
This is
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
I gotta
5
bring
years,
that
bud. This is
completely
5
different.
years in
Gotta
the
bring that,
making right here.
King Tut head in here.
Oh, dude, yeah, and then like curse the building.
Yeah, I think it's.
No,
happening,
we're gonna
so.
cleanse the shit out of it.
So we're gonna have King Tut's head.
Do you
Straight
think the
from
Sphinx will make
Egypt.
a return?
The Sphinx shall make a return in
The
due
table's
time.
open over there.
I know. I noticed the table is open over there.
Is yeah.
Dude, I'll bring it in there.
All of our
right, don't-
Egypt shit right there.
Yeah, we can just be. What if we just move to Egypt?
Hey,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Well, once we get a bunch of money, we get jets.
I
We'll
really
just go to
do.
Egypt whenever we want.
I really do want to
I've
go
been
there.
pretty happy here in
Yeah.
America.
Did you hear him?
He wants to go there
He wants to go to Egypt, and so do we.
Yeah.
That's one of the places we've always talked about on this show where we would want to go is Egypt. I want to see the pyramids. I want to see the Sphinx, dude. I want to see it.
I want to
Yeah.
go in those pyramids. Like you can go in the tombs, like climb up the ladders and shit.
Yes.
Oh, that brings me to a thing I saw earlier today because obviously Egypt is pretty cool.
True.
Another cool place is
Iraq.
Antarctica. And I saw this thing that the great trees, in the biblical sense, the great trees,
Yeah.
they're said to be the largest ones that I've ever seen in Antarctica, because they're like almost like stone. They've turned to stone
Petrified.
when they were chopped down, So and I saw a video of a helicopter flying. It looked like it was flying over the Arctic wall. It was pretty dope.
So the Earth's flat.
What was this video you was watching?
Did it
Remember
fall
the
off?
link.
You can't remember.
No. It went past the Arctic
It was
wall.
just
Like you can see, it's like a big. It's literally just
Gone.
a big ice wall.
Yeah.
And it was like, after you made it so far, it was still all ice.
And then that little squirrel from Ice Age
Yeah,
fucking drove
cracked,
his fucking
yeah.
nut
Yep.
into it, and it cracked everything.
Broke it,
And then
exactly.
that's how we got Ice Age, the
And
movie.
then there was a
Ice
helicopter
Age,
pad it went to land on.
Ice Age is actually
In like a little
real
can.
movie.
A real movie.
Yeah, it's
Really
based off.
happened.
It's a true story.
It's based off of a true story.
It's based off a true story.
Technically,
Yeah, it's based off a true story.
kinda. I mean,
It's the disclaimer at the beginning, isn't it?
this is
What's
real.
happened.
Yeah, the events you're about to witness in this movie are going to scare you,
Yeah,
but they are real.
probably.
Go Scrat.
Anyway, back to these trees, dude. They were like miles like
Trees?
wide. Yeah, the stumps of them.
On
They've all been cut
on
down.
an ice wall.
On the
Past the
continent
ice
of
wall. So after you get past the ice wall a little bit, you see these like.
But you have no reference. We can look this up.
Dude. It looks like a big ass.
Kind of like what is it out in was it Utah or
in like a desert somewhere?
It's actually got a name. Devil's
Backbone.
No, it looks like a big giant plateau.
Devil's
like
Mountain.
right at the top. It's like
Is
a
that what it
clean
is?
cut.
Something
Devil's
like
Mountain.
Devil's Mountain.
Clean cut.
That was in Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I don't remember, but if you look at a zoomed out version of it, it looks just like a tree stump. It's been cut, you know, just a petrified tree stump.
Yeah, because it stopped recording.
When?
Like
After 20 minutes.
after like it's probably been like a
Remember
minute.
when I first pointed at my camera?
Oh, I didn't know.
You were like, and then just completely.
I thought you were saying talk to the camera, and I was like,
It's all right,
Okay,
folks. We're just getting these kinks ironed out. It's cool.
Since
It's cool.
biblical trees have been cut down,
Just start it though.
it's
but
started.
like,
No, it started.
oh, it's
It's-
okay.
Yeah, I was
Cool.
like,
All right.
oh, okay. I didn't know. I was supposed to do that.
We're
No,
good. We're back.
live.
We're live. We're good. We're good.
Not live.
We're not
We only
live.
had-
We're
we
pre-recorded.
only had one shot down though, right?
Huh? We
You said
got
there was only one shot.
yeah,
down.
one
There
shot
was-
down. We had two others, dude. We were good.
Yeah. That's
Hey, what about
So impressive.
CERN? We know CERN started up. What was it the 5th?
oh yeah.
Then you start sending stuff about the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah, getting blown up.
Getting blown up.
And-
What do you think?
Like what? Why though? Like okay, so when I first heard the story, I kind of just read that little bit and sent it to you guys just to kind of put it in your head. And then when you sent that article about someone actually going there and bombing them, like blowing them up, it's like
Do you know what my theory is?
yes, no, I don't, but I want to.
Oh, I think somebody listened to our podcast and was listening to what we was talking about with the Guidestones, and they got tired of the bullshit and just blew it up.
When did we talk about the
talk about those?
Guidestones?
I don't think we did.
Well,
I think
we
Pete's
mentioned
dreaming.
them.
We've probably
we
mentioned
mentioned
them.
them.
Yeah, we
but,
definitely have mentioned the guides.
but we haven't
never
like
even
actually
knew
gone through
about
it.
the Guidestones.
I think that's
You
what's-
never knew about the
I
oh.
didn't
What
know
are
the Guidestones
Guidestones?
are.
I must have missed that podcast.
Well,
so these
all
stones,
right.
what were there,
Guidestones.
3 or 4 of them?
Let's look it up right now. Let's-
The day
know
where
they
you
were-
sent that,
well,
I
they're
looked it
blown away
up and
now.
like
They
tried-
showed up in the 1980s in Georgia.
There's still pictures of them. when
Okay.
they weren't.
But as far as I know, they don't even know who put
built
them
them,
there,
yeah.
where they came from.
They just
I mean,
appeared.
they've
And
only
they're done
been.
in multiple languages.
I'm pretty sure they've
American
only been there.
Stonehenge.
It's like
That's
12 or
pretty
13
cool.
languages, I think.
They've
what
only
it
been
is?
there
That's pretty cool.
since 1979.
Okay, I said 1980. I was off by a year, I
50
guess.
years.
1980. Okay, I didn't hear you say that actually, but
Or not
I've
50,
seen
40
1980.
years.
It's on the
40
recordings. You could go back and he did
Thanks,
say-
Pete. Thanks, buddy. You're awesome. Okay, so this says the Georgia Guidestones is a group of stones forming a granite monument in Elbert County, Georgia, located off of Guidestone Road, just east of State Highway 77, 90 miles east of Atlanta, blah, blah, blah. 7 miles from the town of Elberton, locally known as the granite capital of the world.
How weird is it, though, that it's right at the end of Guidestone Road, suddenly Guidestones appear?
Yeah, it's almost like
Irony.
It's like they knew.
it's like they knew.
Before they named the road, what was coming?
Okay. The locally mined stones feature one slab in the center with 4 arranged around it. A capstone lies on top of 5 slabs, which are each astronomically aligned. The total height is 19 feet and 3 inches. So it's astronomically aligned as well.
I just
Right.
want to say
Which
that
is
I'm kind of
genius.
mad
Do you have a
that they got
picture?
destroyed.
Yeah,
You know?
right here.
There they are.
There they are right there.
So
Yeah,
there's the
look
Guidestones.
at look at that. That is dope.
Kind of looks like something of Stonehenge quality.
And to just show up. I mean,
Yeah, how strange.
It is the American Stonehenge. That's what the nickname is.
Really?
Yeah.
theories on where it came from. In 13 different languages.
Aliens.
These Guidestones.
A guy
for
built
future
it, I think.
humanity. I didn't think.
A guy that knew more than
The
one
monument's
language.
purpose is somewhat ambiguous. The project was commissioned in June 1979 by a man using the pseudonym Robert C. Christian. He approached the Alberton Granite Finishing Company on behalf of, quote, a small group of loyal Americans, and explained that the stones would function as a compass, calendar, and clock, and should be capable of withstanding catastrophic events.
It was
According
wrong.
according to Wired, Joe Finley of Elberton Granite assumed that Mr. Christian was, quote, a nut, and attempted to discourage him by providing a quote for the commission, which was several times higher than any project the company had previously taken. And I mean, if you see a picture of these, they're huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
They're
picture doesn't
huge.
do it justice.
No.
So I did hear something, I guess the news release, where it was actually, they showed a little bit of footage of the one guidestone being bombed.
Really? You
Really?
saw footage?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't see
But
that.
then there's a, I'm not sure what office she was representing, but there was a person running for a political seat in Georgia, and she was declaring that the guidestones were satanic and that they needed to come down. Now, this person, I don't know her name, but she only received about, I think, 3% of the votes. And then shortly after, the guidestones come down.
Coincidence, I think. Not.
And then CERN gets the blame.
And CERN gets the blame.
So
Well,
this
it's a
is
distraction from what they did.
this is another thing that makes these guidestones interesting. Other than the fact that it's a calendar clock and all this other stuff, each of the outer vertical stone blocks is also inscribed with a 10-part message in 8 different languages: English, Spanish, Russian, Chinese, Arabic, Hebrew, Hindi, and
Swahili.
Swahili. The messages are guidelines for humanity, and they are to maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Well, we're way past that.
Yep, like 7.8 billion.
Yeah. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity.
Well done. Fucked up there too. So
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah.
some neo-Nazi shit.
Sounds like this was a waste of time.
Unite humanity with a living new language.
Ah, that's
That,
now
like-
that's genius.
Now, that reminds me of like Tower of Babel type
Exactly.
thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if we all spoke the same language, how powerful would we be?
well, yeah, because we would be more united.
unified, yeah.
Exactly.
In humanity, yes.
Which
Yeah.
we're not.
No.
And that's probably one of our greatest divides is our language.
Yep.
Language barrier.
Exactly. Yep. See, Tony just comes in spitting facts. The next one is rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. No comment.
Do you have a picture of him like knocked down?
Yeah. Do you want that right now?
I mean, I
Yeah.
want to see it. Yeah.
But, and I know you already covered this, but I stepped out of the room for a second. Didn't it mention to maintain all this,
yeah,
you-
we already
we have
fucked up
to-
there.
keep our numbers down?
500 million. Under
500.
500. Yeah. 500 million. Yeah. 500 million
Yeah.
in the world. And we destroyed that
And
shit.
maintain some kind of like reproductive equality or something. What did it say? What was it?
Is it?
There ain't no alcohol.
What, guide reproduction wisely? That one?
Now there is.
There is
Someone
now.
was
Let's go get you, Pete.
sorry, but
No, that's about right.
No, I'm saying the water's gonna get him from the decanter.
Isaiah's not talking into his mic. Yay!
The water over here on the table is about to get Pete.
It's coming after me.
It
I'm
is.
after him. Is that the sweat?
We got that dried up on break.
I diverted it.
Okay, there's only a few more of these, and then we'll look at a picture of it. Is that all right
Okay,
with you?
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
that's fine.
Okay, so the next one is protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. I think
Makes
we
sense.
probably fucked up there too.
But it does make sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I'm
but
not saying we've done it right, but
Man, these
Right.
guidestones need to be more enforceful.
Let-
it's made by
on certain aspects.
loyal Americans, a group of loyal Americans.
Yeah,
but
sma-
they're
a
so
small
worried
group
about
of loyal Americans.
everything else too, like the whole world. You know.
Right. A few loyal Americans is like, hey, this is how we should live life. The entire human race.
right.
Maybe this is the fix. The guidestones breaking down, everybody looking it up and
Yeah, now
realizing what we're
everything's
supposed to
gonna
be
be
doing.
fine.
Yeah,
Everything's
everything's
gonna be
gonna be fine now.
Okay, so this one says, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. I mean, we kind of do
One world
that.
order.
We kind of do that now.
It's exactly what that is. One world order.
Keeping us all divided. keeping
a world
us all
court.
divided.
Yeah, I mean that's like the United Nations though, ain't it, or no? Because that's not every nation, right?
Yeah, that's it. Not every nation is
Yeah.
under the United Nations.
Right.
But that's like the start.
It's a lot of power, man. Be able to sit at that table. I mean, like, in the world's eyes, obviously extraterrestrials kind of like, bitch, what are you doing? You know?
Nope,
'Cause
I have no idea.
Because they go planet to planet, you know? And, like, they
they?
can literally evaporate our whole planet.
Haven't you watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah, right?
That was a mouthful.
Thanks for the fish.
Thanks for the fish. There you go.
Apparently, we're supposed to avoid petty laws and useless officials. Fucked up there.
Yep, we're full of them. Both of them.
We are plumb
Especially
full.
the second one, yeah.
Yeah, useless officials. We are plumb full here in the world.
Agreed.
Balance personal rights with social duties.
Oof, that's damn. These people are like everything
They're
that this thing
perfectionists.
says is fucked up.
Yeah, it's like what?
We've already missed the mark on that. So.
Yeah, we're already fucking the shit up. I'm sure we fucked it up by 1979 too.
Oh, it was
no wonder
Oh,
they
yeah.
blew the
She was
shit out
already
of it.
fucked up before
Yeah.
these stones arrived.
No wonder they blew the shit out of them.
Like for real.
Don't make no sense.
We can't do it.
I remember the first Guidestones. We couldn't do that either.
The Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
This one.
And that was only 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's what they thought this was going to be.
The new 10 Commandments.
13 Commandments.
The 13 Commandments. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
You know, God.
We need to prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. And then they just get real like. Okay, cool.
Okay.
This one, last one. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. So nice, you got to say it twice. They really want you to think about that.
That sounds like the Indians.
So I wonder if, like, how many languages... So each one is written in a different language, right?
Each side of each
How many
stone.
languages did it say was on?
8, I believe.
yeah.
So
8.
there's 13. So
10-part message in 8 different languages.
strange.
It is. But yeah, so they got blown up. So we'll look that up real quick. We'll get to that. Just for people who didn't know what the Georgia Guidestones are or were, actually, they're gone now.
Yeah, I looked it up that day you sent it, like, to just try to read up on them. It's like the Georgia Guidestones were.
We was going to do an episode on it, but this,
Immediately.
I think this is it.
Yeah, I think. Well, I
Yeah,
guess
that's-
better
Hey.
next time.
Look at that. Satanic.
Satanic Georgia Guidestones partially destroyed in an early morning bombing. This ought to be good.
You know it? Never mind. I'll bring it up in here in a minute.
And
Let's
down
carry
the
on.
rabbit hole we go.
We
Okay.
about went. We
Right.
about went. We about went. It was
We
close.
about went.
That went on a journey.
A Georgia monument that is referred to, blah, 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 was partially destroyed in a bombing attack Wednesday. The explosive device went off around 4 a.m. around the Georgia Guidestones.
Oh, never mind.
There's the picture of,
The one stone
destroyed.
It's just the top one?
Well, I think the whole thing
wait, this is a
eventually was
whole
destroyed,
nother-
wasn't
there's
it?
a
Or
whole nother one right
was
there,
it just
maybe?
this?
They
and then
actually
just-
commissioned the destruction of the rest,
rest
of
of
it
it.
after that happened. Yeah.
Okay, so it only, okay.
So wait, was there a fourth one that was right? And
Yes.
there's 3 that was right there?
It was that was 4.
Yeah, there was
they went
another
4
one, like,
ways.
there was 4 around here and then 1 in the middle.
I'm saying like the one, was there one standing right there?
Right
Yes.
here? Yeah.
Right where all the
Yes.
rubble is? Yes.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that one said then.
Exactly.
Or
That's-
which
I believe
which
it said the same
language?
thing as the other ones, but
Yeah,
yes.
just-
But
better
which
question is what
language?
Yeah, if it was
Yeah,
a different
right.
language, that was... Yeah.
And why?
Because it's...
Let's
I don't
see. Here it says former Georgia gubernatorial
Hakuna Matata.
Republican candidate Candace Taylor claimed the Guidestones are satanic and made demolishing them part of her platform. So that's who you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Here's a video. Let's watch it. Fuck it. We can put it in.
It's a video after it was already destroyed.
I think it
Yeah.
is.
I mean, what do you want from me? Like, it's just the video that was there.
Shot.
Huh?
It's in the shot.
Oh, well, then there you go.
They won't be able to hear it.
There ain't nothing going on.
Right. It's just.
a chopper.
But still, it's crazy, dude. That's something I've.
But I mean,
wanted
you
to,
can.
know.
Well, one of the things that you can see with this drone footage is the sheer size.
I mean,
these things.
massive.
I mean,
They
dude,
were
there's
massive.
rubble.
pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There's
saying.
pieces way out there.
And there's a telephone pole right there. You know, I mean, you can, like I said, you can see the size. These things were massive.
About the
Oh yeah,
size
you're
of a
talking about
telephone pole.
the
Just to scale, to be able to
stones
scale it.
themselves.
That's a
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
no,
yeah,
that's a
that's
weird
probably what an
monument.
8-foot, 10-foot tall fence
It is,
right there.
isn't it? Like why?
What
Like
would you guess? 8-foot or 10-foot tall
So-
fence?
8 foot.
Do you
Say
think
6 foot.
they're
8 foot. Look
Yeah,
how much
like
taller them
Ten
stones are
Commandments
than
would
an
be-
8-foot tall fence.
what?
I wonder if they're like if they were supposed to be like the new commandments, you know, or if it was like because some of those weird monument things can be like weather control shit.
I mean, everything needs an update,
but that
right?
thing, I mean, that thing.
That
everything
was
needs
like
an
a
update.
giant sundial with a big message on it.
I'd like to see
Yeah.
how it made a clock.
Kinda like
Yeah,
Well, it
me
was a
too.
sundial.
Yeah, it was
So
the,
the
sundial.
the
was
shadow was
its
the
version
clock.
of the Ten Commandments.
With the hole in the middle, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
it
I don't
wasn't
know
the s-
exactly how it worked. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's the shadow.
I know how a
that goes on
sundial works,
outside
but
outside the fucking. It's like
just
an,
like when
there's
the
like an
sun
arm and everything. Like
it's going, you know.
it's. I can't fucking explain it, but it's it has to do with the shadow. I'm pretty sure.
Are you trying to explain a sundial?
right.
Well, yeah, I thought you didn't know how a fucking sundial
No,
works.
I said I
said
knew
I
how a
know how it
sundial
does.
works.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure like how that thing might work as a sundial. I guess the same way.
Yeah, shadows and shit. I guess.
You know, like when you put a stick in the ground and you can tell the time with it.
Right.
Okay,
as long
so
as you write
here's
the numbers in the dirt.
here's
Yeah.
the suspect seen leaving the explosive at the Georgia Guidestones.
But what the fuck does-
monument.
Oh,
Then
they
how
actually
does
have
that
video of a
matter?
suspect.
Of him. It's a little 7-second clip, but you can see him running up.
All I see is Tyler's head.
Oh shit!
There he
there
is
he
running
goes.
up.
Damn,
Okay,
he's-
cool. Thanks, guys.
Damn!
He's really
Damn,
fast.
he's
Go
fast
get him.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
go
Yes,
get him.
he
Let's see it again though. I didn't get to see it.
What is
What
happening?
is going on?
Did we just
Where
get
did he
hacked?
go?
Did we just get hacked, dude?
What just, dude? You saw that just kind of unfold.
CERN.
It just like
That's
got-
what I'm saying
Push
right now.
escape. Push escape.
Oh, here we are.
What the fuck
Here we
is
are.
going on, dude?
Okay.
That was.
So
fuck.
there he. Oh, okay. I see.
It's part of the video.
Dude, but I can't.
Is that shit sped up? Like I wonder if it's
Why can't this just be a thing? It has to be a like.
start the cameras again.
Maybe this would be a good time to go into break.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
See if we can get this figured out.
All right, so yeah, we watched it, right? You guys kind of saw.
Yeah, I kind of saw it.
You
Little
guys
bit.
kind of saw it. I'm just that video is just was just too
Dog
much,
trash.
dude. Oh, here's a video of it.
Oh, that actually.
looked like
that
it
looked
was blowing up.
Yeah, that looked like the explosion.
That's what we want to see. Boom, baby.
This
a
is that the
car.
guy driving up? I'm guessing.
Frame by frame. Here we
Honda
go.
Accord.
Looks like it. Looks like just like the one I had.
Is that? I was about to say, is that Isaiah in 2018?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, there is a video of
damn.
it being blasted.
Damn.
And then this dumb shit again. But
that
yeah,
Joe?
dude, that's crazy.
that was a
What's
hell
old
of a
Sleepy
blast.
Joe doing up there?
Damn.
That wasn't no little pipe bomb.
No, that was
No,
a
no,
good
that was-
blast.
That was definitely a
Damn.
good blast.
That dude was fast
Happy
as
4th
fuck
of July.
too. Unless
So,
they
yeah.
sped that up. I mean,
He must have missed his mark. There's no way he was just trying to take down one. You know.
That website is.
He probably thought
Fox News, of course.
that by taking down one, he would knock
knock
down,
them all.
domino him.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out that way.
Yeah. Just blew that one smithereens.
Yeah. So. But yeah, so that's what happened to the Georgia Guidestones. Rest in peace to the Georgia Guidestones.
They'll make new ones.
Yeah. Will they?
No.
That's erasing history.
The cost of what it would take to get a group together and do that again.
Yeah, I'm.
In 1979, the cost of granite was outrageous. Can you imagine what it costs today?
But also something
100
interesting
100
was
thou.
Billions, if not billions.
in that
Billions.
article you pulled up the first time. It said that the stones were locally mined,
Yeah.
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 which
Locally
is probably
mined granite.
limestone or granite.
Yeah.
Yeah, from one of the largest.
There's a ghost. There's a ghost.
There's
There's a ghost. There's a laughing child in this room.
All right. So, oh.
Children are home.
There are children. All right. Yeah, I guess it is probably a good time to jump into break. So, yeah. We'll be right back after this short intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jacob from Nightwalk. I just wanted to jump in the intermission real quick to remind you guys that if you're not following us on Twitter, you should be. at NightwalkPod3. Hop on Twitter right now and give us a follow. You can like, retweet, comment, feedback, suggestions, ideas, love, hate. It doesn't matter to us. We just want to hear your voice. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. We really appreciate the support. You can like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about the videos, tell your friends about the new YouTube channel. You know, if you've mentioned Nightwalk before, just tell them there's a video of it. People love watching videos. And that's exactly what we want to give the people, is what they love, because that's what we do. Thank you guys for all of the support. Let's get back to the show.
Welcome back to Nightwalk.
Ladies and stop! Just let me do it, man. Come on.
We only got 18 minutes.
You guys never just let me do it.
You
man.
guys.
What if
this
I
was
did it? What if I
Isaiah.
did it?
Why
What
didn't
if I
he get
did
all
it?
the blame?
What if you did what?
Welcome back to Nightwalk.
Oh, that's okay if you do it.
Why didn't we ever get the chance to do that?
And everything.
Yeah. We're
Why
not
don't we do
worthy.
that every week we just pass it around.
We're not worthy enough.
Okay.
Cool. So this week was Tyler.
We're making
I get to practice for next
big
week.
changes
and
live
bounds,
on
buddy.
air right now, and we shouldn't have done that because now we got to talk about that.
Somebody should have brought more
My
drugs.
question is, are we gonna do the whole like we always do thing? Like, is that just gone now? Is that gonna be a gone?
No, do
thing?
it right now.
I was gonna, but then Tyler
what
insisted
if
on
I
him
said-
doing it. But
Insisted.
now everybody else gets to say it. All I'm
But
asking.
hey,
is,
wait.
We just need the full script.
What if we said, welcome back to Nightwalk?
Wait a minute. I'm going to have to just...
We just took a break.
If
And
we're
then
going to do
you
this,
have to say,
and there's going to be
we
these
just
kind of
took a break.
changes,
Like
I've
we-
got to have more drugs. I've got to have more drugs if you're going to make these kind of changes this abruptly.
Why don't we just cut this part out of the show?
I'm with you. Kind of.
Dad, are you gonna arrest him?
Unless you're gonna
He's
get
gotta leave this shit
arrested,
at
then
some point.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't want no arresting drugs.
I honestly don't know at that point. So you just want me to restart? Is that what you're saying?
Or keep
Yeah.
going because it's hilarious.
Or like, are we gonna have
It's
outtakes?
good stuff.
That's
we can
Well,
take-
he's
we
the one
can-
that said cut it
Yeah,
out.
we could take it out, but I mean, it's cool.
What do you guys think?
They
Roll
like,
with
now,
it,
but
Betty.
now we're just
Yeah.
fucking spit talking about
See,
nothing.
they like
and
to leave that kind of stuff in. They
that's
think
cool.
it's great.
Yeah, hey, that's fine.
that's
If
fine.
That's what you
Let's
guys
see
like.
what our listeners think. Somebody, maybe one day, will eventually give us feedback.
Well,
Sure.
let's we said what we had to say, but let's say, hey, welcome back to Nightwalk. We
Had to
just took
take
a break.
Oh, see, and then you
Why
did.
don't you guys
said
do it
had to take a break.
simultaneously?
Yeah, but you missed
Hey,
the
Then
missed
I
the
welcome back.
punchline.
to
Like
Nightwalk.
we always
I'll
do.
give that to you.
You just
though.
say welcome back to Nightwalk, then I finish it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you said more after welcome
No.
back to Nightwalk.
I said we just took a break.
Exactly. I have to say that part
No,
too.
I can say we just took a break.
No,
and then
because
you
I
said-
have to
no,
say.
no.
I have to say.
All you can say is welcome back to Nightwalk.
And then
apparently so.
And then I have to say. had
Where's
to
the
take-
blue tape?
Had to take a short intermission, like we always do. That's just my thing. You're
Where's
taking
the blue tape? I need a fucking line.
Yeah, let him say what he can say, and then we'll just tape his mouth shut, and it'll be all good.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Welcome back to Nightwalk.
We
Yeah.
just got back there after a short intermission.
All I'm allowed to do is produce. Remember that, ladies.
We had to take a short break. Like we
Anyways,
Go ahead. Yeah, take it away.
I thought we were just going. We were done with that.
What?
No, retake.
retake.
Oh.
No, well, we're
Pretend
leaving
retake.
it. We're leaving it.
And go.
Are we leaving it? Are we retaking?
We're
it?
Yeah,
leaving
for
it.
It's a both. You get we're keeping it, and then you're about to do a
We are
retake.
so unscripted. Go with how you want.
Oh fuck.
Just keep
We was just
going.
wanting you guys to
Just
practice
go.
so we know what to do in the next few weeks.
We
Welcome
don't
back to
have do
Nightwalk. We just took a short break.
that. Like we always do.
Yeah.
No,
listen to that.
You have to
enthusiasm.
throw more
Nailed it.
enthusiasm.
Yes, where's the
No,
like
I
we all-
said go. We're not,
Not like-
doing a retake. We're going.
Why you gotta get so mad, man?
I'm
Just
not. Okay.
cool it, man.
I'm not, but okay.
oh my god.
That's good stuff. So, anyways, before we took our break, we were talking about some things. Tyler brought up the issue with CERN.
Yes.
So
And we are concerned.
We are.
we are
concerned.
very concerned. So,
Wordplay.
and one of the things that Tyler brought up was obviously the Guidestones.
Which was
We definitely delved into that a little bit.
Yeah, thanks to Jacob. We all
Blow
know
that
about
out of the
that.
water.
Not necessarily a CERN situation, even though we may have some conspiracy theorists out there that wanted to think that it had something to do with it.
Well, now, wait a minute. I would like to back up on that note, because Jacob did bring to the conversation that it's funny that CERN started back up and that this did happen. The one thing I never did find out and never could understand is when CERN started back up, what was their new project? What did they start back up doing?
I thought
Well,
it was
actually,
atom, it was
like
atom
faster,
diffusing.
right?
Basically, what they were doing is they've already been throwing particles at each other
Particle accelerator, right?
Right.
very fast.
yes.
Okay.
And slamming them into each
Well,
other.
what they have
And
found
opening
out,
gateways.
what they have found a way to do, is to put a lot more energy, a lot more
Oomph.
a lot
behind
more
it.
power behind it, and this accelerator is moving faster, harder, and using a lot more energy to do so.
Also, the last time they
So-
did it was 2012, which is when people suspect that the world ended. Which
Interesting.
was when the whole
20-something,
Mayan
yeah.
calendar thing happened.
Yeah.
But then, like,
Interesting.
and then like the movie 2012, we all remember, like, it was a big deal. Like, people
Remember
really thought this shit was really gonna
Coney
happen.
2012.
Right.
Yes. Yep.
And every 10
Yeah, I mean,
years this
there's-
happens.
There's
Yeah.
like a chance that 2012 everybody died and we're all living on the conscious mind, right?
So
Yeah, like
basically
it's
what
like
just-
it's different now, right?
What
Yeah.
just recently
I
happened
don't know.
is
Do you
CERN's
think this
fired
is a
back
conscious
up,
mind?
and they fired back up even more powerful and more energetic projects of what they were doing then. And then it just so happens that the
got that right.
Guidestones happens at the same time,
It gets blown up.
amongst all the other craziness that's going on in this
Now
world.
we
at
never
the same
found
time.
out what languages were blown up off of the Guidestones.
Nah,
Yes,
never
but I'd
did.
like to
Oh,
know,
not the
but-
blown up ones.
But
now.
what if at this point that we're talking about the 2012 mass extinction, living on a singular conscious collective of everyone? So perhaps that could also give credit to why the Mandela effect is also a situation, because
Interesting, yes.
everybody doesn't remember everything the same way, right?
Yeah.
So why is it that so many remember it this way, but then
others
all of
remember
a sudden,
It's
not that
No, no, no,
somebody
no.
remembers it
That's
another way,
interesting.
but
It's
what
documented
if
differently.
maybe the reason it all changes for us is because there is a large portion of the collective conscious that remembers it a different way than
Well, do you know why it's named
all
the
remember it.
Mandela effect?
Sounds like a matrix.
Yeah, because we all
You're
know
older
Nelson
than
Mandela,
Nelson Mandela.
died.
and the
then-
craziest
I remember
thing,
him dying.
right?
How many times?
See, I don't
I remember him. See,
Was that
for
in the
me, I
90s?
remember he died in prison,
Yes.
When was that?
and that was it.
when
In
did
like
they
the
say-
80s.
Yeah, yeah. And then there he is.
So tell
Yeah,
me
and
why.
then here's his funeral in like 99 or 98
no,
or something.
no, he
That was
died
like
in
2000.
2013.
Yeah,
Oh, was
a
it that
year
late? Okay.
after a year after CERN.
A year after 2012.
A year after
That's-
2012, when the world was different, and then in 2013, there people are like, "Holy shit, Nelson Mandela just
Yeah.
now died." Like, no, I remember him dying then.
I don't remember
When
him
was he
dying in the
elected
past,
president
but
of South Africa?
That was like shortly before, right?
I don't remember him dying
see-
before the
Well, see,
Mandela effect.
that's what's fucked up about
I remember him
like
dying in
our-
2013.
Pete and I's
I do-
generation.
Yeah, I do that, but like I don't remember him.
We were alive
dying.
when he
I
died the
wasn't-
first time.
Right.
Yeah.
the
But
first time, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I remember like like having knowledge that I thought he was dead.
Right. And then all of a
So-
sudden he's dead again.
Right. But
Now,
I
another good
never-
example is the Berenstein Bears.
Yes,
Yeah.
we talked about that.
Yeah.
Now, my daughter showed me this thing, and it's on TikTok, and maybe it's some camera magic. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But this guy seems to have opened a Mandela porthole. And I wish she never actually sent it to me. She just showed it to me on her phone, so I don't know where
The
to
actual
find
link.
it for everybody else. But this guy, and what he did, he basically had a picture that his brother drew or painted on one wall, and then this Afghan on another wall, and he moved them, just basically swapped walls with them. And from that point on, he claims that it changed the room on the other side of those two objects, so much so that it showed in camera view him walking back and forth with the Berenstein Bears book, and it changing from an A to an E.
There's
What
no
the
way.
fuck?
There's no
I'm
way.
not,
There's
I'm
no
not
way.
kidding, man. I mean, it
There's
shows.
no way.
It
We got to
shows
figure
it,
out what
That's
link
It
this
shows
was.
it in a way
There
We've all
ain't
got
no
to see
way.
really
this.
kind of messes with you.
If it's on
I wanna be
TikTok, I
messed
don't
with.
believe that.
I still want to be
crazy.
Well,
messed with.
and that's what I thought too. But, I
that-
mean, man,
that
I mean,
just
this was
seems-
some
that
good
just
stuff.
seems
But
really
I remember
crazy.
having the Bernstein Bears books growing up. So what if they existed prior to, like, it didn't change everything? So he has copies.
It was
right?
always an E, right?
I remember. Yeah.
I thought it was Berenstein Bears.
But I thought it was
With
something
an E.
like,
Yeah.
EI,
Then
not
Yeah.
AI.
yeah.
Berenstain.
Bernstein. Right.
I spelled it wrong.
what about double stuffed Oreos?
Yeah. Exactly. You brought that up.
Yeah.
Well, that blew my mind.
I
Okay,
didn't see
so
this yet.
Yeah.
we was all talking a little bit about CERN in our group chat over the week, and Isaiah throws up this post with all the Oreo brands, all the double stuff, triple stuff, more stuff, some stuff, and
Mega
big stuff,
stuff, yeah.
Most stuff.
super stuff, and
White stuff, brown stuff,
But-
green stuff, blue stuff.
we all know how to spell stuff.
STUFF.
But yet, on every one of these packages that he had pictures of, was just STUF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I
Really?
looked at that picture, right, I was looking
didn't
at
look
it,
at it.
and like at first I was like, huh. I remember it both ways. I feel like I remember.
do
I feel
too.
like when they say like mega stuff or like whatever it is, like it was one F. But
I
then
thought
I
they
feel
used to
like
be
I
stuff.
feel
If
like
you
I
pull it up
saw-
on
I thought it was
DuckDuckGo,
double
it'll
stuff.
show
I
you.
feel like double stuffed. That's exactly what I was about
Yeah.
to say. I thought it was double stuffed, and then like once
With
you
the
get
ED.
with FFED.
Yeah, with the ED.
That's the way I thought. I remember
and then when you get like mega stuff, I feel like it was just the one F.
Maybe it was just a marketing
Really?
change, though.
That's kind of how I
don't
remember
know.
it, because I feel like I've seen both. I can't like
See,
pinpoint
Yeah,
I-
but
which
it's,
I
one.
can't-
it's changed. If you like I said, if you look it up, it'll double stuff. It's all STUF.
Well,
like,
see, like when you say it to me, in my mind, I see the two F's.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
yet he had a picture of all.
all of this is just one. It's even double
All the
stuff.
brands.
Now that actually looks kind of wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
not
Absolutely
spelled
wrong.
right.
I
Like,
remember
you
ED
know?
on that though. FF.
FFED, yeah. Like it's wrong as in
That's
like
so
yeah.
fucked up though to look at it.
I
like-
feel like double
I
stuffed
know, dude.
was
That's
the-
what I was.
But I feel like I remember this though, mega stuffed. I feel like I remember
I do-
mega
I
stuff.
think I remember that too, but maybe
Yeah, but
they
you
just,
could at
maybe
least
it
put
was
an
just a marketing
F,
change,
an extra
though. Maybe
F,
like,
because that's
we
not
just-
even how you spell stuff.
We gotta be.
No, it's not. But I mean, that's the point. Like that's how you, I don't know. That's just like a different way to spell it. I guess I don't know.
It's the wrong way to spell it.
But maybe
Well,
it just
yeah,
like, was
but I
there,
mean-
someone was like, "Hey,
I just
Might as
feel
well
like
start
it would.
spelling
So is
phone
Cheez-It.
with
No, it wasn't.
Cheez-It is not spelled right, but it's still.
It wasn't.
cheese.
But I saw
It wasn't
Cheez-It.
mega stuff. It was just mega in the
Cheez-Its,
cream. It
and
was
I-
just mega.
Huh?
It wasn't mega
Cheez-Its,
stuff.
and I remember it being spelled with another E, not
Yes,
just a Z.
it was cheese. It.
So if
Yeah,
I want
now
to
it's
make
just cheese
And
it.
So
no
let
one
me ask
says,
you
"Hey,
this.
you want a Cheez-It?" You
If
say,
I
"You
wanna
want
make
some
my own
Cheez-Its?" Like,
cell
Yeah,
phone
it's
brands.
always plural.
well, you
if
can
I
only.
want to make my own cell phone brand, can I just write cell phone CELPHONE instead of PHONE?
FONE.
Exactly.
F-O-N-E.
You could
And that's my company name, cell phone.
exactly. You could do that because you spelled it wrong. Seriously, like that's why like Cheez-It
Yeah.
can do that. Like that's why they do that kind of stuff.
You watch
But-
by next week when you get this aired up, somebody will have a cell phone company named Cell Phone.
It'll
Spelled
be,
with
and
an
it'll be just me. Dude, didn't we have a conversation in the car one day where we like had a great idea and then
Oh,
we
I have
talked
them
to
conversations all the time, and I swear they're listening to me.
Yeah, Jacob, yours aren't special, bro.
God, okay.
Yours aren't special.
All right, I guess you don't remember
these
mine.
Conversations all the time, dude.
No, I do. I swear I don't like to say shit because people listen.
yeah. Well,
Well, your phone's
we,
always listening.
Yeah.
we thought of something and then we were like, here we are sitting in the car saying it, and then like
Next week, you
somebody will
guarantee
think
it'll
of
be
it.
out there.
Yeah, somebody will think of it and be millionaires, and we'll be like, wait a minute, we
Yeah.
thought of that shit.
I can't
And don't
remember what it was, but I do
Me neither.
remember the conversation.
Yeah, I have no idea. But
Damn Smirnoff.
What if like this whole Guidestone thing is just us witnessing the beginning of a Mandela effect?
I mean, because like I mean,
in,
how many
in
people?
5
Next week
years
they're still
where
there.
they're
Are
like,
people
no, the
even-
Guidestones never existed. It was just an idea.
Yeah,
never got
bro, that's
destroyed,
what I was
they're
about to
still there.
say.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Wouldn't that be even weirder? They never got destroyed. They're still there.
yeah.
Or that.
Yeah.
You know?
You want to hear $1 million product?
No. Save it for after the podcast so
Hey,
we can keep
listen
it
to
to
this.
$1 million
Yeah,
to
write that
ourselves.
down. Write
Yeah,
that
if
down.
you got an idea, we'd rather just keep that quiet.
yeah.
We'd rather
I'll bring
keep
it up
$1
in
million
I'll bring it
right
up in
here.
the group message.
Now?
Yeah, everybody's just quiet. We're gonna
Thank you for
Intently
watching our
to find
podcast.
out.
Next week we'll tell you what our product was.
We'll show you marketing,
Yeah.
distribution, and
After we get the patent on it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like 5 minutes left, but yeah. Oh, I shouldn't say that on air, huh?
it's like 5 minutes left. Hey, sorry, folks. There's about 5 minutes left of this.
No, of just these.
I
Just
don't know.
these.
I'm just kidding.
Just these.
Just these.
Here, well, yeah. So yeah, so CERN, that's concerning.
Very.
It is. And, you know, like we can talk about, we've talked about the Mandela effect. We've talked about the possibility of the stones and what happened there. And maybe even the correlation between the Mandela effect and what happened to the stones. We'll find out later. But also some of the other things that people are concerned about, like such as opening portals or
Yeah, some of these things
releasing
that they've done up there that they've come back with and said that they've seen and done and
Yeah.
possibly opened.
Well, I think one of the, crazy concern that I've seen come up is the possibility of opening up a black hole.
I've heard that.
Forever microscopic, it could still be detrimental to
yeah.
things. But then there's experts that say no, it would be so small that it would be insignificant to us.
But I thought once a black hole opens and starts consuming, it only grows.
Supposedly, I don't know, but that's and that's the thing that even the experts at CERN that said that yeah, it could,
We've never really been in one to tell you.
but the fact of the matter is we don't know what the fuck a black hole is and
Or what
what
it
it's
really will
what
be.
it's
I sure as
created
fuck- I sure as
from.
fuck
So we can't tell you if we can create one or not, or if it'll be damaging or not. And then they have these experts that say, it's going to be so small you don't have to worry about it.
So let's give it a try. Whew, we're still here.
Yeah, so you don't know what
Or we
this
think
is.
we are.
You don't know how it's created.
We think we
You
are.
might be able to create one,
They done made us a matrix.
but you don't have to worry.
We're all set up in little pods being
We're in
batteries
Nexus right now, dude. Is
Yep.
that what it's called?
plugged into the matrix.
No, I don't know.
Red
Well, I
pill
guess
or
you've
blue
never
pill?
seen the Matrix either.
No, I have. Mother. Fricker.
Hey, what about
Motherfricker.
Black
You can
Mirror?
say the MF on here.
Black
I say
Mirror?
it, you say it every time. You can say the MF.
Yeah,
on
do you
here.
remember the episode?
allowed?
Anybody
Yeah,
watch
you're
Black Mirror?
Yes.
You remember the episode where everybody is like you die and you get plugged into that big ass computer? It won an award. That episode won an award. I think it was in the second season. Your mind gets put into a computer, and
Yeah,
then it's
you get
like
transferred
it's this
over.
whole like beachside community where everyone lives, but really it's just like your conscience inside a mass
Oh.
computer.
I didn't watch all of them. I was kind of picky about them, but
There was some
but
good
that one
ones. There
sounds
was
interesting.
What are
Yeah,
you
there
talking
were.
about some Black Mirror.
Black
or-
Mirror.
Yeah,
The
dude.
second season where the people's conscience is in the computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Dude,
Black
wait,
Mirror
hold
was
on.
on some
What-
shit.
Now,
What
let me.
happened? What was
Now,
the one- what
now
was the
that's
one show
fine.
that- Never mind.
Like
It's
that's
different show.
fine. Black,
Futurama.
Black
Is that what
Mirror.
they did?
Black Mirror was great. But can we talk about the fucking Cobra Strike episode? How weird that shit was.
Which one's that?
The one where it's like they get VR, but it's like so VR that like you literally lay on the couch and you're like in it, and like you literally,
Is it the
it's like
thing you
Mortal
put inside
Kombat.
your
Yeah,
head?
it's like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, but when you go into the game, like you're actually the characters, and it's like these two best friends who played that game when they were growing up, and then like,
Yes.
and
Jumanji.
then like they go in there and like one of them always played as this dude. Like
And
on
the
the
other one
game
played
as
as
a
a
chick,
girl?
and then they like started
Yeah.
fucking in the game.
Yes.
And then
Oh my
like
God.
that was like
and then
their
they were
thing.
obsessed with it.
Yes.
Like, let's go to our fight game and fuck.
This was not ready
Well,
up
I-
there.
That was weird, dude.
Now that Black Mirror episode, I was like, damn, them motherfuckers, they're crazy with
But
it.
also the one where like they put your conscience thing in that little thing and you can see everything that someone else saw.
Yes.
And
I
so
remember
the,
that
the,
one.
The woman knew that the guy was like cheating on her or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude.
Or the
Well,
one.
there was one in the first season that kind of blew my mind, which was the one with, it was like 360 on tilt. Life 360.
yes,
you
I
know
was
what
just
I'm
about to
talking
bring that
about,
one
right?
up. I know exactly what you were talking
but
about.
yeah, it was like the
With the
mom
mom and
had
the
this
daughter?
Neuralink, and her
Oh,
daughter
yeah.
got to see everything
Because she like
that she
yeah,
encountered.
she had like
you
lost
know?
her at the very beginning and found her, and then she
Yes,
went and had
like
that
the
surgery.
ultimate child
and then,
protective device.
Like, yeah, and
right?
she could literally blur out her vision.
Yeah.
like blur out her vision of
Yeah.
like when things would
protect her.
scare her.
They
Yeah.
turn that
That's
off
bad.
or
We
something,
must blur
right?
it out.
And
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
And she like eventually like fucking turns on her dude, that episode's nuts.
That was nuts. That was a good one, man. I was
Black
like,
Mirror
dude,
is
that's
damn
fucked
good,
up.
dude.
Such a good
You
show,
know what I
but
I wish they would make
Bandersnatch-
more.
I think they are, but
Are they?
Bandersnatch was that. Did you watch Bandersnatch?
Yes, very creative.
It was very good, but it was like this ain't the same, you know. Like I didn't
No,
like it
no,
the
no.
same. as
But it
all the
was
others.
cool though, like the interactive shit on
then I was like-
Netflix. I like that.
But I
shit.
always like pick your own adventure books.
Yes,
so
like
here I am
Yeah,
Goosebumps,
me
bro.
too. Right.
Goosebumps.
I love that
Yeah,
shit, man.
Goosebumps. It's like here I am trying to find everything, like every possible
If it was,
way. that I
yeah,
could
if
make
it
Yes.
was a pick your own adventure book, man, I would read
Dude,
that book.
If you didn't like your page, just go
until
back.
I had
Pick
gone
the other
through
one.
every possible adventure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
I would literally take every.
Yep.
I'd read the whole
It's
book
create-
over and over just
yeah,
to create
and
different
that's
scenarios.
so genius to be able to write a book like that.
I know, right?
Like that's genius. And then to make a movie like that, I mean, that's probably easier than writing a book. But I
There's
mean,
some
still,
difficulties there. I remember seeing like behind the scenes stuff where they're like, you have to do this mark. Like imagine trying to reshoot something on the same marks.
yeah,
a different
like
way.
perfectly, yeah. But dude, that movie was fucked up. Where when the guy jumps off the fucking balcony and kills
Yeah.
himself, and then you
Yeah.
just kind of have to like accept it. But like in your mind, you're like, is he really dead? Ah,
Yeah,
Man,
I want some more
I
of
think
that.
that's something that at least most of us at this table take for granted. But the video shooting to do something like that.
yeah.
Now that you mention it, it's got to be pretty intense. You got to look.
And it's
Yeah.
literally like
you
that.
got to
It's
look
that.
at every aspect.
It's like that dorky dude from We're the Millers, and he's like the cool fucking like game developer, like legend, and he talks like this, and he fucking does LSD, and yeah, sorry, I'm just hyper focused on that guy because that
That's
movie's
just gonna break
crazy.
into my money. Don't jiggle jiggle.
No, nope, you will not catch me breaking into that.
You had the voice, man.
Yeah, I could have. I could have. I didn't do it to him though. I didn't do it to him. I haven't looked at the cameras in a while. Hey, folks.
What about the episode on like the last season they did? It was called like the SS something. It was like Star Trek.
Yes,
took your
yes,
DNA.
and it was the video
Damn,
game.
that was a
dude,
good
was
one,
that
too.
the was that the
Yes.
video game one?
Yeah, and
Where, like, the
he
guy-
gets that sucker from that lady that he works with and brings her into the thing.
He when he takes the DNA, he can recreate them, and he like runs the ship, and he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, that one's really cool
That was
too.
pretty
good.
twisted.
That's like some Matrix shit
Man,
too,
I'm telling
really,
you, it's like
because they figure
Dark
the shit
Mirror has
out,
got
right?
a
They figure out that they're
brilliant
in a-
idea.
And
Yeah.
they kill him in the
It
game and
literally
he
is
dies
that.
in real life. Dude, imagine waking up, like, well, you wouldn't wake up, but imagine dying with your fucking VR in your face because the people in your game kill you.
Killed you in the
Yeah.
VR? Yeah, that's
Have you ever
nuts.
checked out
Oh.
Black Mirror yet?
No.
It's literally.
Oh, dude.
It is.
Here's your
the-
homework.
It's the. It's this generation's
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, and I mean it is perfect.
It's
What's
great.
it called again? Black Mirror?
Black Mirror
Black
on
Mirror
Netflix.
on
Oh,
Netflix.
Black Mirror.
Check that
Black
out.
Mirror. Yep.
Okay.
It's
I wanna
very
give that a
good.
check, try it out.
And I suggest you folks get to check it out too.
Definitely, if you haven't
for
watched
sure.
it, for sure, check that shit out. It's
That's-
very
that's
interesting.
trip.
It'll
So-
make you think.
Except
Yeah.
for the pilot where the guy has to, like, the public figure has to fuck the pig.
See, they do episodes like that.
But it
It's
was like- it was
what?
Well, let's not be too big of a spoiler.
It was
Yeah,
black. It
for
was
real.
blackmail. But it was still fucking weird. Anyways, you got a lot of other ones to watch, so
And even if we told you, like, when you watch them, you'll be like, damn, this shit's
Yeah.
badass. So.
There's a lot of content.
But
yeah, we're not
honestly,
gonna give too much away,
I'll
especially
say
if you've
this,
never
and then
seen it.
I'm
so.
done with Black Mirror. But my favorite one was the one about the video game development, where the guy has to go and try that new product.
Yes. Yep. I remember that.
That was
Yup.
crazy.
Yeah.
Let's give it
I'm gonna
a
have to
shot.
watch that shit.
Yeah,
So
me too.
so like you guys are real big into movies and shit. Like, what kind of movies would you recommend somebody who would be
Star
like,
Wars.
Indiana Jones.
Marvel.
Stop. No, that would really like
Anything with Harrison Ford.
like
Right.
anything to, like. Sure.
You ever seen The Fugitive?
Just like movies that'll fuck your mind up. Like
Well,
I think of
obviously
like
the
I
one
think
we've
of like
gone back to many times.
is Interstellar, for sure.
For sure.
Interstellar was like too much for me at the time. I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, I mean,
Me too.
I
It's one of
I've
those
watched
you
it
have
multiple
you
times.
have to.
Every time I watch it, it still is like
It
I
still
can't wrap my
blows your
mind
mind.
around that.
Dude,
Yeah.
the end towards the end, bro. Oh, the end.
The bookshelf.
Oh,
yeah,
the bookshelf.
The bookshelf,
Oh,
yeah.
the
The
bookshelf.
bookshelf. That's
All
twisted.
the dust or sand or whatever it was.
It was Morse code.
Yeah. Oh, don't ruin it.
Don't.
Um,
Sorry, folks.
It was Morse code.
It was so badass.
So I think of like the butterfly effect. That's another one that bends your mind a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Have you guys ever watched Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey?
No, I don't believe I have. Nope.
That
At least
movie,
you knew who was in it.
that movie will bend. Yeah, it's not Tom Hanks.
The dude.
It's not Tom Hanks.
We're not talking
I don't
about
know
Forrest
that movie,
Gump
bud.
again.
We're not talking about Bill Murray in that one movie where Jose thought it was
Osmosis
Tom
Jones.
Hanks.
Where they were getting ghosts.
Fucking Bill Murray.
Remember last week episode,
fucking
or remember
Murray.
Afterlife 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that movie's good. You guys need to watch that. Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. I think that's what it's called. It's something like that.
Check that out.
But it's like a serious role for Jim Carrey, and it's very, very good. The story is interesting.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you
No,
watch
you're
Kidding? It was a Showtime show, but it was like the last thing that Jim Carrey did.
No.
He plays like a Mr. Rogers type role, and he's a kids show host, and it takes place in Ohio, so that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
But they only did 2 seasons, and then I
Go
think they canceled
Ohio.
it. So
Jim
Definitely
and
find it
Andy,
here.
though. Jim and Andy. Did you watch that documentary?
You'll find it.
You didn't
here,
watch
yeah.
Jim and Andy?
what's that?
Have you guys watched Jim and Andy?
I have not watched it. It's definitely on my watch list.
I have
It has
recommended
been since the
it to
beginning.
you
Yes,
plenty of times.
It's been on my watch
So-
list since the beginning. But
So, are you familiar with a comedian named Andy Kaufman?
yeah,
The
Andy
name,
Kaufman.
yeah, the name.
He
Andy
was
Kaufman.
like he
Used to
played
play
in
in
Taxi.
Yeah, and he was just like off the wall, crazy, like just
Yeah.
you never knew what the fuck you were gonna get.
When he died, you don't even know if he was really dead. They
What
just
was the
still
other
waiting on him
sitcom
to come
that he
back.
played in?
Huh?
What was the other sitcom that he played in? Was it like Strange Brothers, or
No.
what the fuck? There was another sitcom he played in. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
But like anyway, Jim Carrey like idolized this dude. Like his whole career is like idolizing fucking Andy
Perfect
Kaufman.
Strangers.
So Jim Carrey got cast to play Andy Kaufman in like a movie about Andy Kaufman or whatever.
Right.
And like Jim Carrey took method acting to a completely different level. Like he became Andy Kaufman, and like
Literally,
they had
like
they
he-
had Andy Kaufman's family like on the set and like had their family crying. Like, dude, it's
Well,
like
see-
talking to Andy again. You know
See,
what I mean?
I've never watched the movie, but I did watch a lot of, those behind the scenes shit
yeah.
where it talked about his method acting,
Which
and
that's-
how
that's-
far he went. And,
Exactly.
I mean, it was just
That's how a lot of
extreme.
the documentary is,
Yeah.
and it's Jim Carrey. I mean, he's in the documentary narrating it with you, like going through the the story. But like you see the footage of him just becoming a character, dude. It's crazy. I highly recommend anybody who hasn't watched Jim and Andy. Like that is a very very good documentary. Like
I mean,
it's
an
crazy.
actor on another level is definitely Jim Carrey. I mean,
Yes,
Yeah,
one of the
because
best
he's
of our
retired,
time.
he
so-
could become.
Yeah, he did. He
Whatever he
officially
wants.
retired. Sorry, he
Yeah.
officially retired. So
That's fucking badass.
And you know what? He might differ with a lot of us on political ideas and stuff like that, and he might be one of them crazy motherfuckers, whatever. But
He went through some shit.
There's
though.
a
He
lot of
was-
He is,
crazy
but
motherfucking.
that
there's
guy
a lot
is-
of crazy motherfucking idealist
that-
actors out there, but it doesn't take. Let's not take
Separate-
away from their craft.
separate the art from the artist. I always say that.
Exactly
I try to do
that.
that as best as I can. Separate the art from the artist because
Well put.
you know what I mean. You can appreciate what an artist has done, and not
Absolutely.
agree with their personal beliefs or decisions.
Right.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Agreed.
I think that's how you should take every approach to art.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
I agree.
I mean,
Definitely.
although a lot of art is self-reflective.
I mean, like
still,
Van Gogh cut
you
off
know
his
what I'm
fucking
saying?
ear, but I mean, we're not like
Is he the
We're
one that
not
mailed it to
down with
someone? Yeah, okay.
we're not down with that, but we're down with his freaking art.
But like,
you know what I mean?
dude, speaking, you said Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Speaking of Van Gogh, have you guys seen that
I
exhibit?
do think, dude,
I
I
wanna
want to
go.
go to that so
Yes!
bad.
So do I. There's a whole exhibit in Cincinnati, right?
let's
Is
Van
it
Gogh.
Cincinnati?
Let's
Let's
Van
Van Gogh.
Let's Van Gogh to that shit.
Let's Van
man.
Gogh to that immersive fucking art thing. like the Van Gogh. Have you heard about it? The Van Gogh.
In Cincinnati, at Cincinnati Art Museum.
Yep.
That's where it's at.
Where at?
Cincinnati.
Where at in Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Where at in
45
Cincinnati, you dick?
12.
The Art Museum.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, you fucking assholes.
The Art Museum.
Oh fuck.
Fucking assholes.
Oh my
The
god.
table full of them.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get out of here,
Yeah.
has anybody noticed anything in their worlds, in your personal realities, that has seemed a little off since the Hadron
wanna go
Collider
first.
has been fired up?
I want to go first.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's, if anything else happened to you guys, it's probably cooler than this. But so the same person that I screenshotted that Facebook post and sent it to you guys about the Georgia Guidestones, that's a Facebook account that I follow. His name is the Hood Conspiracy Theorist, and he's like really into the shit. Like he's into the leopard print, the red shoes type thing, like the
yeah.
he's into all, like
whole
all of it,
conspiracy
bro. Like
of
he's symbolism, numbers, stuff like that.
The deeper meaning.
Yeah. So he covered it. That's the same guy that covered the Georgia Guidestones. And I just lost my train of thought. And that's fine. Did you notice it? Did you notice I was doing it because I was struggling to find words?
Yeah.
Sick. What were we talking about?
The Hood Conspiracist. What did you see?
Your train derailing.
Dude,
That's what we was talking about.
I'm serious, bro. Like, I felt it coming, and I was like, think, bro.
Man, you gotta get used to the lights.
Little T.
So-
Seriously, I'm telling
since
you,
the
the lights
Hadron
are...
Collider fired
Dude, the
up,
fucking moth
did
got me.
anybody-
Yes. So he was talking about vibrations, right? And about frequencies. And he said, like, they did it right around... Thank you so much, Pete. They did it right around July 4th, right? When they knew people were going to be high, drunk, partying, where their frequencies are most vulnerable, I guess you could say.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I did note, because I worked on July 5th. That was the Tuesday. And I noticed that day, like, I wasn't tired, but I felt like my energy was low.
Dude.
Like, I did kind of feel like
I was
slouched.
exhausted on the
And
5th.
yeah, and I felt like everyone around me felt the same way. Like we were kind of all like in a down mood. And it's like, yeah, that could have been the 4-day weekend or the 3-day weekend, but was it?
I didn't go to work that day. I was
I don't know,
exhausted.
I feel like on my off days, I'm a lot more busy.
Well, I mean,
than I am at
what's
work.
today's date? Like,
The 10th.
so the 10th. We're 6 days after the fact, right?
5 days.
Has everybody in this room noticed that decline of energy?
I ain't slept worth a shit, but I thought it was just because of my nerve being flared up.
I'm sure
I was
that's
maybe.
I've
hammered
been
last
tired
night,
as
but I'll tell you
hell,
what,
man.
I was hammered. Today I felt like I was gonna die.
For the most part, no.
I'm just saying, has that feeling stuck with you?
I wouldn't say it's stuck with me. I'd say like by now I'm all right.
I'm still
I've-
exhausted. Though.
I mean, I'm always tired though. I'm
always
always tired
tired.
and always exhausted, always
But
running. But
on
at the same
5th, I
time,
was like dead.
yeah, like I felt like even though I wasn't super tired, I felt like just, you
Yeah,
know, just,
right.
ugh,
Like you're running at 75%
Yeah.
at best.
at best.
Yeah.
And then you got to deal with real life shit, and it's like, ugh,
Oh,
Why am I not
fuck
100?
off. Fuck off. Why
Fuck
am I not a
off.
100?
all right. Tyler, what about you?
No, I mean, besides
Any CERN firing up?
I mean, not really. I'm concerned, but
Nice.
the only thing was the being tired on the 5th. But I didn't know that was a big thing. It was like a mass.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we don't really know what's really going on or what it really did, the ripple effect it had, or if it had
I'm
any
just,
at all.
I'm
We
just
haven't
wondering if
realized
anybody
it
had
yet.
any personal feelings.
What about you?
Thank you for bringing me that.
Yes.
For me, initially, no. But like, I think it was yesterday morning. It was just weird. I woke up, and well, let me go back. So, yes, I did feel a bit of exhaustion that was not worthy. I shouldn't have felt so exhausted as I did that day. But fought through it and dissipated, whatever. But then, like, yesterday morning, went to bed. Oh, okay, so let's go back the night before yesterday morning. And Lisa and I, we was sitting around the campfire, and I have to say this piece because I had a couple lighters in my pocket. She had a couple lighters in her pockets. Silly as that may seem, the funny thing was when we woke up the next morning, we could not find a fucking lighter anywhere. Lisa doesn't even drink. I drink, but I didn't even drink that much that night.
And she's stolen
what I mean?
enough lighters to have a plenty.
I drank a few
plethora.
beers,
A plethora.
went in, ate my food, we went to bed. You know what I mean? It was like a very normal night. But yet when we got up the next morning, couldn't find a lighter in the house anywhere.
Huh.
Anywhere.
See, yeah, I had like problems like this is
And
probably
then-
my day to day though. I mean, like shit was.
I'm,
Just
I'm still talking, but I
upside
mean,
down.
if you want, if you feel like your story is more important,
I was
then you want to go
just
ahead.
being relatable.
Thanks. Thanks for relating. So,
You're welcome.
Thanks for
You're
relating.
welcome.
anyways, we did find a couple lighters, but the weirdest thing is both those lighters end up dying.
And
Yeah, like they had nothing left in them. It was like, out of all times to die, when we can't find any fucking lighters
Especially
that we
two
had
of
last
them.
night. Yes,
especially two of them.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was just the weirdest shit.
That is weird.
And this was Lisa's birthday, which was yesterday. We already talked about that. But so we dealt with the lighter situation, which was just weird. And of course, we thought about the CERN shit because it's been on our mind. You know, it's a pretty fucking big deal. They're colliding things faster
Right.
than they ever have.
Opening portals.
Yeah, you know,
Got 'em.
creating dark matter, which we don't even know what the fuck dark matter is, but they're creating it, you know. So it's, you know, it was on our mind. So coincidence, I guess. And we just overlooked the lighters things, and we continued on with our day. And then we were headed out to Seven Caves. On our way out there, it was the strangest thing. This car in front of us, as we was heading out of this town, slowed down, kept slowing down, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with this person, you know? And I was like, maybe they just want us to pass them, you know? So, and Lisa, you know, was like, maybe they're having a medical emergency. And I was like, do you really think so? You know, and I drive past them. So as I drive past them, she's like, no, I think there might be something seriously wrong, because they pulled over to the side of the road, and it was a little bit past the cemetery. You know, like there was two outlets to the left to the cemetery, past the first one, and then slightly past the second one, and then pulled over to the side of the road. I'm like, whatever. They just want us to go around. We go around. Lisa, you know, was like, I think it really may have been like some kind of medical emergency. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to turn around and go check on him. So I'm going down a hill. I'm looking for a place to turn around. Can't find a place to turn around. There's like no place to turn around. All the time I'm looking up and I'm watching them in my rear view. They're not moving. They're sitting right in front of this fence post. Finally, I see a place pull off to my left, a road. And I'm like, okay, I want to just dip in there, turn around real quick. And I mean, it was a big enough road. All I had to do, I complete 360. No backing up, no time wasted. You know what I mean? And right before I get to this road, the hillside was just far enough where they went out of my view for like a second. I turned around, I go back up the hill, and I'm like, where the fuck is that car? I don't see the car. Where did they go? I go all the way back up the hill, look over to the right in the cemetery. There's one house over to the left. I look over to the left. This car is gone. It's fucking gone. And I mean, we're talking about miles of road that you can see with your visual eye. You know what I mean? And this car, in literally a second of a 360, is gone. From it's almost like you're sitting there watching something and you blink, and when you open your eyes, it's not there anymore.
I definitely didn't
What?
have nothing like that happen.
So
What?
And like I said, I mean, and this is, you know, what, 4 days later after they fire CERN. I don't know if it has anything to do with it or not, but I thought it was really fucked up.
Where did you say this
You know
was
what I
at?
mean? Well, I didn't say exactly where it was, but it was outside of Russellville, Ohio, right as you was going on to 125 toward Decatur.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know, man. It was just weird. But that was my experience. Pete, how about you? Did you...
Nothing like that. I didn't notice that. I
He
didn't
said
even
my
notice that I
neck
had
and
a
my
drain.
arm hurt.
Yeah, that's all I've noticed in the last
He got
2
beat
weeks.
up.
Yep, everything still fucking hurts.
Yeah,
so...
oh,
He got
good. How about you? Did you
Fuck you,
notice
CERN.
anything?
You didn't help me.
Pete got beat up by a chicken sandwich, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, stories. What about you, Isaiah? Anything? Cool.
No.
Wow. Really nothing? Not a note. You're one of the bigger.
Weird shit. I mean, weird shit happens to me all the time.
Yeah, but
so
you're
it's like
but you're a big energy guy and
No
you're
crazy-
pushing
it's
energy
been
over
better.
anything.
It's
No
been
crazier
more
dreams.
Weird shit's happening. More.
Thank
more
you, sir.
Things are happening.
Thank you, CERN, for improving Isaiah's life. Energiality.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely benefited something. I guess.
Inujality.
Intergalactically. Thank you.
Intergalactic. Yeah. I'll take it.
Created here on Nightwalk.
Intergalactically. So it is what it is.
Put that one in Webster.
Oh yeah, that one's dead. It's fine though.
Oh, the GoPro's
We gotta,
dead. I'll stop
Yeah.
pointing at it then.
iron this shit out next week. Have them all charged.
And we'll be
That's
right
alright.
back.
Definitely. Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
So should we
But
wind it up?
that was it. So, like, I mean, that was, there was nothing.
No, like,
You noticed a little bit more energy to your dream state, your
No.
meditative state, the things that
no,
you did. Nothing?
actually, more walking around, more during like my meditative sessions. Yeah, and been more aware. It's helped me be more aware. But I don't think that has to do with CERN. I think that has to do with me.
Just getting stronger and working.
Yeah,
Personal concerns.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah.
I don't think CERN had anything.
So that's
it
it.
didn't
But
affect my life.
you know, what about you folks? Maybe you've seen something different.
Always looking
Whatever
for
it may
feedback.
be, you know. So give us some feedback. We would love to hear from you, and we would love to talk about your experience as well. So
Yeah, so like leave a comment on our YouTube stuff, or we got an email at nightwalkpod3, right?
Yep,
Nightwalkpod,
yep.
pod3 at Gmail.
Gmail, yep, at gmail.com. Hit us up, NightwalkPod3 on Twitter. Give us a follow. Like Tyler said, like, share, subscribe, comment on YouTube.
All that good stuff.
We
Hit
love
the
you.
notification bell.
We love you so much.
Make sure you
We
hit the
thank
bell.
you.
You won't get them if you don't.
Hit the bell,
Hit the
because if you
bell.
don't hit the bell, you won't get the notifications. You don't get the notifications, you don't get to watch your favorite podcast. So go ahead and do that. Hit the bell. But until next time, man. Thank you guys. I'm glad everybody's back.
Yeah.
Glad
Yes.
Everybody got back in here. It was a fun
That's
time.
good.
Feels really good.
Yeah, it does, dude. This
Yeah.
feels
Good flow.
Yeah,
this is
Good
nice.
flow.
Yep. So, yeah, until next time, man, this is Nasty Caliber, a.k.a. Jacob, signing out of Nightwalk. Good night.
I'll pass it to you.
All
Are we
right.
doing a star?
Well, this is Big T. Thanks, folk, for listening. We're so happy to be back. Good night.
Then do I take it now?
I think so.
Lizzie P, I'm out of here. All right. You have a good night. And stay concerned.
This is Pete, the Dirt Rooster, your villain. Thanks for listening. Hopefully hear from you next week. Goodbye, folks.
And it's Tyler the Wizard. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Later!